allow me to tell you about a hero who has been defending not just our ancestors, but also our foods for ages. People were able to survive during the harsh winter because of it. So can you guess who I'm talking about? The hero that I am talking about is sun. To be more specific, sun drying. In this video, we will discuss about sun drying, how it works, and how we can sun dry our foods. To begin with, sun drying, which is also known as solar drying or air drying, is a traditional method of food preservation that involves using the sun's heat and energy to remove moisture from food. This process dates back centuries and has been used by different cultures around the world. The basic principle behind sun drying is to expose the food to direct sunlight and warm, dry air. As the food is exposed to these elements, the moisture content evaporates, reducing the water activity and inhibiting the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. The result is a dried product that can be stored for extended periods without spoiling. Now that we have understood the principle behind sun drying, let's know the process through which we can sun dry our food. Step 1. Preparation. In this step, we need to ensure that the food items are prepared for drying, that is by washing, peeling, and slicing them into small and uniform pieces. This helps to increase the surface area, which will allow for faster drying. Step 2. Drying surface. Now a clean and flat surface is needed for drying the food. This can be a tray, rack, or screen made of materials like stainless steel, bamboo, or food-grade plastic. The surface should allow for good air circulation around the food. Step 3. Arranging the food. Now the prepared food items are spread out in a single layer on the drying surface, ensuring that they don't touch each other. This helps to ensure even drying and also preventing mold growth. Step 4. Protection. In this step, we need to protect the food from insects, dust, and other contaminants. To do this, we will be using a fine mesh or netting that can be placed over the drying surface. This will allow the air to circulate while keeping the unwanted elements away. Step 5. Sun exposure. We need to place the food in a sunny, well-ventilated area. It is essential to choose a location where the food receives direct sunlight throughout the day. A south-facing location with good airflow is ideal. Step 6. Turning and flipping. During the drying process, it is important to periodically turn or flip the food items to expose all sides evenly to the sun's rays. This ensures uniform drying and prevents uneven moisture distribution. Step 7. Drying time. The drying time varies depending on several factors, including the type of food, thickness of the slices, humidity levels, and the intensity of sunlight. It can range from a few days to a couple of weeks. Step 8. Protection at night. To protect the food from dew or moisture at night, it is advisable to bring the drying trays indoors or cover them with a clean cloth. Step 9. Checking for dryness. To determine whether the food is adequately dried or not, we should ensure that it is firm, leathery, and have no visible moisture when squeezed. We can also check that the dried food is not feeling sticky or tacky. Step 10. Conditioning and storage. After drying, the food should be conditioned to ensure uniform moisture distribution. This involves placing the dried items in airtight containers and shaking them daily for a week. If condensation is forming, that simply means that additional drying is required. Once properly conditioned, the dried food can be stored in airtight containers or plastic bags in a cool, dark, and dry place. So by following these simple steps, we can prepare our sun-dried food. Sun drying is a simple and cost-effective method of preserving food. It is commonly used for fruits, vegetables, herbs, and certain types of meat. However, it is important to note that not all foods are suitable for sun drying. Some foods, such as dairy products and high moisture content meats, are more susceptible to spoilage and may require other preservation methods. By harnessing the power of the sun drying allows us to savor the flavors of seasonal produce all year round, while also reducing food waste and reliance on energy-intensive preservation methods. We hope that you have gained something from this video. Subscribe to us for more food-related content. Till next time, stay safe and healthy.